Alright, hi everyone. Again, this time we're going to do installing R via Anaconda, and so hopefully this will work. Um, and so if I go to my applications, so if I have my applications, there should be the Anaconda Navigator right at the top there. And so I installed Anaconda already a long time ago. And if you're on a Mac program, you should be able to open Anaconda Navigator as well. So go ahead and open that. And so it's taking its time to open. It's bouncing around. And so it should be pretty straightforward to do. So it's once we start the navigator, I'll have different applications, and I'm going to have to create a new environment. Okay. Let's just say okay. They went to upgrade. I have an older version. I don't know which version I have. I'm gonna say no, but remind me later for right now. So these things might break, right? I have no idea if things are gonna function correctly. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click environments, and I have some environments already here for some other programs that I run. But I'm gonna create a new environment. So down here there's a button called create, and so I'm gonna create a new environment, and I'm gonna call this RENV. Someone else calls it, at least on this, they call it R tutorial. But I'm going to have both of them be installed, and I'm going to have the Python 3.7 installed. So I'm going to use both of those just because I want Python 3 and R. So I'm just going to create, and it's doing stuff now. It's thinking, so let it think. It's going to take a while. And so then once it runs, it should finish. Take a minute. It might take some time here. Again, I'm following the instructions on Anaconda Navigator tutorials Lang. It's the one on the website that I put. So we'll see how long this thing takes to work. Just waiting for it to install that our environment. And once it finishes, I will come back to show you what happens. Alright everyone, I am back, and it gave me this update application again, and I said nope, remind me later, but it seems like it actually didn't finish, or it's finishing. So it's now complete. Yeah, so now I can use it. This is fantastic, and so we shall see what happens when I open Jupyter Notebook. So I can open it with Jupyter Notebook. I could open it with Python or IPython. Open the terminal. So this all now is ready to go. So I'll come back in a second when I click that button. So that way we... Okay, I'm back. It should now be ready to go. So if I do that, Jupyter Notebook, it's gonna go to a window where it will run a Jupyter Notebook, I believe. It's running a bunch of commands, and because I'm recording, it is opening the Jupyter Notebook with R. And it should work perfectly, and there you go. Now you have Jupyter Notebooks running with R, and that should work beautifully. So I'm just going to do a new notebook with Python 2, Python 3, or R, and we want to use R. So now we have that, and it's now opening. I can call it whatever I want to call it. It's going to save some location, but what I'm going to try to do is call this R test. Let's rename it. Renaming it. It's going to save it somewhere. Let's do library EPLYR, which is in tutorial. and then I'm going to do iris, and I'm going to click run, and it's doing stuff, so it's running, and it's something about attaching this package, and that some of the other packages are not there, and so it just loaded some data here, which is what we want to have. I want to do some plotting with ggplot, so I'll do a library, and then I'll do ggplot2, and then hit enter, and then I'll do ggplot data equals iris, AES, x equals sepal, sepal length, and then I also want y equals sepal dot width, color equals species. Notice that this parentheses is highlighted because those are closing parentheses. I might do this one, then it highlights the other one. When I put AES, I'm assuming this command is going to tell me what it is at some point later, but I have one parentheses here, then comma, AES on opening parentheses. I define my X, define my Y, define my color, two closing parentheses, then plus GO point, and inside equals 3. And if I now do a run again, it is thinking. This means it's still thinking. And it plotted some data. Fantastic. And so now it seems to work fine. So hopefully this has been kind of useful for everybody to use R on a Mac using Jupyter notebooks.